Hello everyone, this is Patosai117 with another review. This is going to be the SOG Trident Folder. It's a very attractive knife. It actually looks like a folding seal pup, if you're familiar with their lineup. Um, right away you'll see this one is the Tiger Stripe version, combo edge. And of course that groove's a patented feature, real nice. Comes in handy. Being from South Texas, everybody here's a fisherman, and that is a very useful feature. Being also in law enforcement, um, luckily, thank God I haven't had to use it for emergency, like a seatbelt cutting or anything. But that is nice to know that it's there just in case, because the blade is so upswept, it'd be kind of difficult risking to injure somebody further by trying to get that under the seatbelt. You might poke them. So that little groove feature is actually very nice in public safety and for just recreational use, fishing and tent line, etc., stuff like that. It's just I was really attracted to it. I like plain edge normally, but this knife I just had to have it in combo edge. It's very attractive. It's got that big upswept blade in the front, plenty of plain edge. That's probably the portion most people use anyways all the time. And you still get the additional feature of the combo edge just in case. Now, one thing you'll notice with that groove is the upswept plain edge portion of the blade is going to be the cutter. Now this knife came with a safety lock, which is where that hole is right there. But I found it useless to me, so I went ahead and disassembled the knife, which is very easy. In the open position like this, just undo all the screws with a Torx bit, lift this scale, and set this down right here. Lift this top portion of the scale just straight up. It comes off real easy. And the safety is just this little red piece attached to a little lever. It just pulls straight out. It doesn't affect the rest of the knife at all. Put this back on, put the screws back in, Torx bit, and it's good to go. It actually helps shave off an extra second or so by if you've locked it in place, you pull it out of your pocket and you go, oh shit, undo the lock, then it's ready. But now, with that lock removed, it's just straight to opening. Very fast blades, has the SOG assisted technology, or SAT for the acronyms of it. Uh, Very nice. It has the arc actuator, which is not to be mistaken with the arc lock. This piece is just a release lever, so it kind of moves freely when it's closed. Once it's open, it's going to be under pressure. There's springs inside of here. There's a large spring that goes along the length of this handle that pushes the actual locking lever on top of the back of here on the tang. It acts almost like a lockback in the way that it sits on top of the tang, but you pull this release lever back, which depresses the spring here, and it pulls back the locking piece, so you can move the blade into the closed position. Very nice knife. I greatly enjoy this. I had it the all black model, just like this, but it's all black without the tiger stripe. About 2 to 3 years back when they first came out, they were real popular on eBay, especially. You couldn't even find the tiger stripe version because that was the main one selling out real quick. But you can still find these for about the same price, about 60, 65, maybe 70 shipped. Just real nice knife. I got this one from Blade HQ. Most of my knives I purchased from them. Real great customer service. They ship same day if you order before a certain time, and just real nice knife. I was real happy with this. Now that I've had more experience with my folders and users, and I know more or less what I like to have. You'll also notice the blade. This is one of my gripes when I first got this years back, that the blade is real slender. It thins out real quick. It starts the same as most folders, about 0.125 inches, but then it thins out and it keeps that thickness throughout the tip, but it's very thin compared to most knives. But it has a lot less drag when you're slicing, which is the whole purpose of having a knife is slicing. Um, you're gonna notice it's a flat ground, not full flat. It almost is, but it has that swedge right up to the tip. So the tip itself is actually thicker than a lot of knives I have. I'll try to get a close up as I can on that. The tip is actually decently thick. It's just the the whole spine just thins out. Great knife, great slicer. I have no complaints about it. It is AUS 8, or I call it AUS 8, stainless steel, which is a Japanese-made steel. It's a medium-grade blade steel. For us steel snobs out there, that's going to be probably the lowest grade of steel we would want to use in a folder as far as stainless. There are better things out there. S30V, VG10, 154 cm for the stainless side. Those super steels. And you get other things out there, M4, M2, things like that. But this actually really holds its edge great. SOG knows how to really put a great heat treat on AUS 8. They have a cryogenic treating process, which you can read more about on SOG's website. But they just take it down to, I think it was negative 300 degrees or something like that, and let it just gradually warm back up to room temperature. And it's just very great. I've only touched it up once, and I didn't even have to. I just did it out of habit. I like knowing how to sharpen my own knives. I like disassembling my knives, regardless of the warranty. It's just the part of me that was a engineering major for a little while there. So I just like taking stuff apart. But it's a great knife. No complaints from me. Now, it is a Zytel handled knife with that. It's called a DigiGrip. It's just kind of splattered on there like water, as a lot of other reviewers have stated. It's as SOG says, it has grip where you need it, and up here it's more for cosmetic use. But over here it actually does have a good grip. You'll notice the jimping all over the knife. It's actually is helpful. It is useful. In a reverse grip, you actually have grip here and up on the thumb, so it does come in handy. Again, it's just a real attractive knife. You gotta like that. Real nice. I'm a big fan of the seal pup. Not the blade steel on the seal pup, but I like the seal pup, and this looks just like it. It's just a folding version of it. Real nice knife. Fast opening. It did come with a little bit of side-to-side blade play, but that was quickly fixed with a Torx bit and a little Loctite, and an additional, put some drops of ram oil on the pivot. That's just my oil of choice. Made it real smooth, so you have just enough to keep it snug so that it doesn't wobble, and you still get to use that assisted use right there. Real nice knife, real attractive. Let's get a little view of that there. So again, no complaints. Great knife. It carries deep in the pocket. You get that right there. My gripe a few years back was that my pants were getting caught up in that lip there. But just a little practice, you get used to pulling it out real quick. Without that safety, it shaves off some time also. You just pull that out of your pocket real quick, open it, ready to go. Nice big handle. If you notice from far away, it looks like the blade is small, but it's not. It's going to be 3 3/4 inches or 3.75. So real nice blade. Got plenty of plain edge in that upswept part. Just great user. It's my backup knife at work, next to my Chris Reeve Umnums, and real nice. All the guys like it. Everybody always asks, "What is that? Where'd you get it? How much?" So just a real great knife. I've been happy using it, and I hope this review was helpful to some of you out there interested in the new user. Y'all take care. Stay safe.